The way we get a lot of our books has changed over the years. I remember going to small bookstores to get my daily reads. Then mega bookstores showed up at malls. Then Amazon showed up on your PC. And then we started reading electronic books.
Books took off and affected everyone.
Yeah, a lot of independent bookstores closed. But in the last 10 years, independent bookstores have started a slow comeback. In just a year, ebook sales decreased from 180 million to 162 million. And print book sales increased from 674 million to 687 million.
We are alive and well, and there are a lot of great things happening in independent bookstores.
When we saw the numbers about the comeback of hardbacks, we started looking for bookstores, independent bookstores that have been around. We found 3 in Charlotte County. So I booked my own little bookstore field trip to see how they have been keeping up with times. First stop is Sandman Book Company. I met the owner, Heidi Lane.
We've been here since, we've actually been in business since 2006, so over 12 years now. We're the largest independent bookstore in Southwest Florida. We have over 100,000 books.
Wow. That's a lot of books. They definitely have the space for it, and they also have a bookstore cat. Heidi says they've stood out all these years by having good customer service and by being different.
One of the things that we have that we've done differently than other more traditional bookstores is that we have a very thorough approach to having, have both new and used books.
And they try to cover almost every topic you might look for in your selection, like sci-fi, fantasy, and food. Heidi and I talked a lot. We even talked about the myth that maybe one day hardback books will go away.
We've had libraries for hundreds of years where you could borrow books. So if e-readers are going to be something that was going to put bookstores out of business, libraries would have done that already.
I didn't want to leave because of the cute cat, of course, but the road trip must continue. Kathy Graham is the co-owner of Copperfish Books.
I think we reinvent ourselves every year, every month, every day, just about. So yeah, we're always just paying attention to what's going on, listening to our customers, and making changes where we need to.
As I walked around the store, I noticed some of the books have little mini notes sticking out of them with the reviews.
Little mini gifts to you, or little mini, you need to read this. All the independent stores have such distinct personalities. What makes ours different, I think, is the size, the intimacy of it. It's small. I think the blend of new and used books and antique books makes it very unique.
Unique from the inside and out. Now, our last bookstore on the trip has been around for 31 years.
Well, in my time, when I first bought the store was when ebooks, Kindles, Fires, etc. were coming really hot on the market. And a lot of people went out and bought them or got them as gifts, and we thought that that was going to be, for a while, the end of the printed book market.
But she says she wasn't too worried and didn't see a big drop in sales. Most of her customers weren't charmed by the electronic alternative. And not too long after that,
A year and a half, maybe 2 years, as I said, the customers started drifting back, and there were still young people coming in, wanting real, actual books in their hands. And we do a little of everything. We have fiction, we have nonfiction, we have children's books, we have books for adults, soupy romances, and, hardcore books with killers on every page.
yikes. And as I walked around the store's book maze, I can even take a load off while I'm flipping through the pages.
We understand that sometimes the customer needs that minute to look a book over before they commit to buying it.
The owners say they are in no competition with each other. They even pass customers back and forth. They just want to keep mom and pop bookstores alive and competitive with high-tech alternatives.